we're doing something a bit different today. We've seen on Google Earth some hidden pools just off the canal, our local canal that we regularly fish, and I've come across this pool. It looks really good. It's a bit tricky to access, but over there looks as though a good place, potentially by the lilies. Don't know what's in here, don't know if there's any fish in here. I think I'm gonna have to go around this way and kind of loop back round, but it looks good. Let's see if we can get anything. This is gonna be a flipping nightmare, I think. See if I can get all the way around. Luckily it's not too boggy. I don't think it's a place hardly anyone goes, to be fair, getting bloody tangled already. There's a gap through there. Just about squeezed through. I'm gonna come back to you. So I've come back on the main path. The pool's down there, but I couldn't quite get to it. So I'm gonna see if there's another offshoot footpath just down the way. So this looks promising. I see some footprints, so people have obviously been down here before. The pool is on my left. I'm hoping it comes that clear, and it looks as though it is. Just a minute up there. So we're here. Only took a couple of minutes. I was right over there. So I walked all the way around. It looks as though someone has fished here before. See a beer can, should have took that home. I think they've obviously had some sort of fire. So I'm gonna drop a float in, or even a lure. See if we can get anything. I think I'm going to cast out by them lily pads there. We'll let you know. So we've just cast out. It's not very deep at all, probably a foot or two maximum. I haven't seen any surface activity or anything, but I've just chucked a handful of maggots out. I've also put 3 or 4 on a size 14, just in case. Well, there's definitely fish in here, because I've just seen some rise and something small. There we go. Some activity right under that corner of that lily bed. And I saw something jump out of the water just the other side of it. About here, nothing big. Well, it could be a roach or something of that nature, but we've been fishing about 5 minutes. I've had no bites or anything. It's only early doors. Well, I'll definitely fish in here, as I say, so let's see if we can get one. Big swirl, guys. Big swirl. Didn't quite catch it. I've come the other side, so I was kind of fishing over here. So I've kind of just adjusted the float. It's barely a foot. Thrown some maggots out and some old luncheon meat. But yeah, that was something pretty decent here. First time I've ever done anything like this in terms of using Google Earth and finding like a secret pool, secret lake. So it's great anticipation. Still nothing at the moment yet, guys. But we've only been doing about 20 minutes, I think. So I don't know if that was a knock on my float or the wind. I just had a walk up here to the left hand side of where I'm fishing. think I might be able to chuck the float out here. So, looks quite a nice spot really. I think it's really shallow. I'll have to just double check the depth on it. But yeah, let's give this a go if there's no joy over there. I'm determined to get one out of here, even if I have to stay here for a couple of hours. The only aim for today was literally not to blank. So if I catch one fish, I catch one fish, but I want to try my damnedest to try and get something out of this awesome little pool. Mission accomplished. Fantastic. It's about half an hour in. I don't know what, I think that's a rudd. Is it a rudd? Let us know in the comments, golden rudd. It's beautiful. Saved the blank. There we go. It's popping back. Awesome. So we've come around to that area I told you about, left hand side of where we just caught that rudd. It's about 5 minutes ago now. So it's literally just under a foot in depth. It's definitely deep at that end, and there's a peg the far right hand side that I'm going to walk round to. Maybe an hour or so. Let's just see what's around here and have another fish up in the centre. I don't know if this did used to be formerly fished. Looks as though there's remnants of an old peg maybe, or could just be a fence I guess, but I'm not sure. So back to the original place, just off centre, just to the left. Just had a really decent bite. I didn't get to see it. So I put triple white maggot on. And I'm hoping it comes back. I've just put a handful of maggots. Some are starting to turn to casters. I'll just chuck them out as well. So I'm hoping it comes back, whatever that was. I've had quite a few bumps and knocks, a couple of bites the last 10 minutes, the other side of these reeds here. So I've just cubed up some leftover luncheon meat from the other day. So I've chucked a few of that in, a few cubes of them have gone in there and the other side. And I've also chucked some more maggots in just to sort of bait that area up, because that's where the activity seems to have been. So these reeds that I'm fishing the other side of, something big just knocked into that, and I think has spooked some of the fish that I've been attracting, because I've been drip feeding maggots every sort of 30 seconds, just a very small handful, try and get a swim going, and it literally came in from the right, banged into that, and there's a few sort of swirls elsewhere in and around the area. It's got to have been a carp for that size, surely. Okay, so we switched to meat, cast the other side of where we've been baiting up, and put a little bit of ground bait in. I think this is a carp. Let's get it landed and have a look. Well, I never. Lovely little carp. Pristine. Absolutely pristine. Let's get him back. Hopefully get another one. Gone. That was some take for such a small fish. I've just seen a big fin come out of the water just by these reeds, by my float. So I've cast over there. There's been things moving around all here. Now I've baited up. Probably about an hour into the session, I think. Haven't really been clocking the time that much. It's a great place. So I just missed a bite, my fault completely. Really frustrating. Really frustrating. See if we can get it again. Yep, I'm on. Look at this. See how stuck up. This is a decent fish. This is a really decent fish. I don't know, £3, 4 probably, from 6 inches of water. Unbelievable. Well, I never thought fish like this will be in a pool like this. Let's get this perfect thing back in. It's decent. Oops, nearly fell in. Oh. That's how shallow it is. There we go. Awesome. So I've had a couple more golden rod from this section here. Again, it's not very deep at all. So I'm hoping we get another bite very, very shortly. Loads of little fish jumping out of the water now. I'm kind of over to the left hand side. I think there must be these small rudd we've been catching. So there's still quite a bit of activity, but the bites have stopped. Probably haven't caught anything in about 20 minutes. So we've been here 2 hours now. Check the time. We've had about 8 or 9 fish. So for a new venue and a secret hidden pool, I don't think is too bad. Things are coming up over there. What I might do is fish that peg. I think that's somewhere that looks good, really tight up against those lilies. So I might have another couple of minutes here and then move over there. So we just move in across the other side of the pool. Presume it's round here somewhere. Yeah, there's a clearing here, which is good. Well, there's some lily pads really tight to this left hand side. Again, looks like people are having fires again. So I was thinking about fishing this little area here. I can see some small fry up here. And yeah, we were over there a few minutes ago. So I had half an hour the other side of the pool and didn't even have a bite. So I'm going to spend the last half an hour of the session coming back to this side because we caught quite a few fish here, as you know. can see there's lots of bubbles and movement already. So yeah, this is where I'll be fishing for the last part. It's the first cast back in. Loads of activity, as I said before, lots of bubbles fizzing. See some shadows, they're churning at the bottom. So I think all the bait that we threw in the last 2 hours over here, the fish have really started to feed on. So I'm hoping I can pull a few more out before we go. Fingers crossed. Yep, we're in. Another little carp, I think. Let's get him landed. Another little carp. About a pound and a bit. Great stuff. I'm glad I moved back here, to be honest. So they're obviously in. Put him over here. It's a little bit deeper over this bit, only a little bit there. There we go. So a pretty big bite on that just then. Switched to meat. I don't know if I mentioned that before. So we just cast a little bit under this tree here. Coming to the end of the session, so I'd really like another fish or two before we go. Again, there's loads of ripples, and I've seen some swimming across the surface as well. So they're obviously feeding up in the water. Makes you think, what else is in here? About carp and rudd. Could there be perch, roach, pike? I don't know. With a new species for the pool. Little roach, I think. Let us know in the comments if I'm wrong. So after about 20 last casts, decided to call it a day. We've had just over 3 hours. I think we've had 12 fish. Rudd, roach, a carp that's pretty good size for the size of the pool. So this is something we're going to do a bit more. We'll be using Google Earth, see what we can find. As long as we're not trespassing on people's land and doing the relevant checks, and if it's paid, we pay. But it's really good fun. It's got a really good sense of adventure attached to it. Like we said at the start, you don't actually know what you're going to catch in these little pools. And that's a big part of the fun for me. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, please give it a like. We've got about 30 videos now we've done, a couple of shorts as well. So subscribe if it's something you're interested in. We upload 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 times a week at the moment. So it'd be great to have you on board. See you soon.